Hi everyone, welcome back to Therapeutic, a sister channel to Sanctuality. As you can see, things look a little bit different here. I'm making some changes to our little studio, so things are going to look a little bit more updated and upgraded here and on Sanctuality. So before we get into these messages and the piles and all of that, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up at any point if anything resonates, or if you just like the vibe, and hit subscribe. That way you'll know when I drop more content about not just your love life, but your everyday life as well. So, as you can see, we've got two pals today. Pal 1, we've got card number 13, Temptation, Libra, or Air Sign Energy, with I don't chase, I attract, and it's effortless. Pile 2, we've got this beautiful card here. Card number 8, Be the Hunter, Not the Hunted, with I know my worth and won't settle for less. Take a deep breath. Decide which pile is for you. The timestamps are in the description along with everything else you need from me. And I got my fan on in here, y'all, so if it sounds like it's on in the background with the microphone here, just try to work through it. I got asthma. Okay. I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. Then I saw that you were not perfect, and I loved you even more. Now, this is a quote by Angelina Lim that reflects the effect you're going to have on your kingdom spouse. Your kingdom spouse is someone that you're currently manifesting an official relationship or a brand new connection with. Think of your kingdom spouse as someone who is written in the book of life for you. It's like an arranged marriage or long-term union that's preordained by the big energy, maybe even the universe, or it could even be your ancestors that set it up. It's an arranged marriage, though, the good kind. In short, this is the right man or person for the job of protecting and providing for you in ways that are needed so that you, your children, whoever you're responsible for, are no longer in survival mode. See, this kingdom spouse is not just going to be of use to you, good to you, but he's also going to be, helpful to your parents if they're elderly or whenever they reach that point. He is going to be a wonderful addition to your family. Like, it's almost like he's not perfect, okay? He's human. So that's that. But this kingdom spouse, he is going to be like a gem, a rare jewel added to your bloodline, to your family line. Or if you don't even have much family, I'll tell you more about the trajectory of the connection, because for some of you, you're going to end up creating a family with this person. But nonetheless, this kingdom spouse is going to be good to you and everything connected to you. It's going to bring a lot of value to your life. Okay? The connection that you're going to have with this kingdom spouse will feel like an answered prayer, like a reward for past delays and heartbreaks you've experienced. Okay? So that is the channeled message that I got for you. If it ever sounds like I'm sitting here reading, it's because I am. I take about like 25 minutes to write down these channeled thoughts so that it's clear and coherent for you, okay? So let's jump into your messages. Pile number 1. So if you're going through this, if you're constantly in a third party situation, don't even worry about it. Don't even trip. Even if you are classified as someone's baby's mother right now, that will not be, your legacy that you leave. Not saying that being a baby's mom or a baby's dad or something like that is a bad thing, a derogatory term, or like some sort of stain on your life record, but you are going to elevate beyond some sort of baby mama role or statistic that someone karmic that came along put you into. you know love kind of put you in a karmic cycle for some of you, or whoever that part of the message is for. It made you a statistic in some way, but you got a kingdom spouse that's gonna rewrite all of that, rewire whatever heartache and heartbreak that you've experienced. So this is the energy of somebody always having to play second fiddle to another person, always. I always get the song Love by Keisha Cole in my ear when I'm doing love readings, because oftentimes, you may feel like Keisha felt when she was singing in that song. Like, you used to think that you wasn't fine enough or wild enough, and you used to think that you know, basically couldn't be all of that this person from your past that may be karmic wanted you to be. Like, you were never good enough for him or for other people you liked. But forget all that and be in this energy. I don't chase, I attract, and it's effortless. You will effortlessly, naturally, organically attract your kingdom spouse. This is who a lot of you, not all of you, because we've got to be realistic, this is who a lot of you is calling in at this time as part of karmic justice for certain woes and upsets you've experienced in love and in life. Because I'm telling you, this kingdom spouse, whether male or female, they are going to be so good to you and for you. Six of Wands, it's going to feel like a victory. Ten of Cups, you're going to get the happy ending that maybe a lot of other women in your family or in your community or your culture don't get to experience. Not because, you're better than them or anything, but for some of you, you've done the work. You've done the work of not chasing anymore. If somebody doesn't choose you, letting them go with whoever they think is better. And you learning how to do that, you learning how to not chase and simply attract and let things happen naturally, is what's putting you on the path to this kingdom spouse that I've received this download about. So let's get into the cards here. I clear the energy. Spirit, show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. Hi, Queen of Wands. I feel like I get you all the time, girl. But okay, so the Queen of Wands is somebody who is no stranger to that old saying, it's better to have loved than to never have loved at all, or something like that. You found love maybe even a few times in your life so far, but it never stuck. It was always something. And the Queen of Wands, to me lately, I've been picking up on this kind of black sheep, ugly duckling storyline connected to the Queen of Wands. You know, the Queen of Wands is somebody who, she gives off that who's that girl vibe, but maybe in her youth, she was, overlooked, the wallflower. She had to come into her big personality, her confidence, her beauty. It wasn't something that was just handed to her. Or if she was a beautiful child, or had some sort of a light that people were really attracted to, the Queen of Wands as a child, usually their energy is siphoned. Their light is usually taken from them. They usually go through a lot of karmic things as a result of people siphoning their energy. So that may be something that you've gone through, whether you've got fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your big three. This Queen of Wands, I'm not really getting an astrological aspect from it. It's really talking about like the storyline of whoever this feminine is that I'm picking up on. It could be a man as well in this Queen of Wands energy who, got a lot of characteristics and personality traits from a Queen of Wands mother figure. But nonetheless, or may even have certain gifts, talents, and skills passed down through their mother's bloodline with the Queen of Wands here. But the biggest energy I'm getting from this Queen of Wands is there's a woman or a person out there who you had to find your light. You had to find your worth. You had to go through some things to really get back to the essence of who you are, or to just simply discover it, right? And You've had a lot of people walk away from you in the process of that. You had a lot of people not really seeing your beauty, seeing your value, seeing your worth. So much so that it made it difficult for you to even see it. But over these past couple of years, these past 1 to 2 years specifically, I'm hearing you've blossomed into your confidence that was really kind of snatched away from you as a kid by way of bullying, teasing, or unrequited love, or just simply not feeling good enough for other people. But the big thing here, the big message here is there is a Queen of Wands out there that is coming into his or her own, that is blossoming into their best self. It's like when you were a teenager or a super young person fantasizing about who you wanted to be in the future. Maybe things happened in life to where that couldn't even be possible up until the past 1 to 2 years. And you need to know that right now, whether you feel like you're very productive at becoming this better version of yourself, you are well on your way to having quite possibly that dream body you always wanted, your hair growing, you're going to be calling some sort of beauty back to you. For some of you, with this card here, where did it go? Oh my God. You cutting ties with a karmic masculine that you knowingly or unknowingly, that you were knowingly or unknowingly aware that was siphoning your energy and other women's energy that he was sleeping with. You cutting ties with this person by just simply not being sexual with them, breaking up with them, no longer exchanging energy and words with them. You may even be in no contact with them. There's a karmic masculine here who was taking your energy, was draining your beauty. We'll talk more about siphoning later. But he was taking, ugh. So he's some sort of a energy vampire. Like whenever he gets low on energy or his luck runs out, he finds a new supply and he drains women of their energy. Like, ugh. Ugh, I don't even want to talk about him too much, but just know that because you cut ties, or once you do get that person out of your life, he's almost like a human leech. Ew. Once you do, all of your energy, your beauty, your physical stamina and motivation, like you kind of lost yourself when you were dealing with someone in particular. Maybe it took you some time to realize that this person may be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, could also be a Capricorn, Cancer, or Aries. But this is, you getting rid of this man is a key part of you blossoming into that version of yourself that you used to think about as a kid. You're about to have a glow up. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said, hold on, let me help you out. You are about to have a glow up, and it's going to lead to a new beginning that takes you far away from people from the past that didn't see your beauty, that didn't see your worth. Somebody who kept playing in your face is going to be wanting a second chance here in the foreseeable future. King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles is this kingdom spouse. Because in the way that I teach tarot, the King of Pentacles is the life partner. You're about to have a life partnership, or you're destined to have a life partnership, Queen of Wands, with your King of Pentacles, your kingdom spouse. So your kingdom spouse could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Could also be a Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio. Somewhere in their big three. Let's keep going. You're about to have a glow up that calls all of your energy back from people who have siphoned your beauty, siphoned your physical. There's some siphoning that took place for you. And over the past couple of years, you may have experienced a deterioration to not just your confidence, but maybe your mental health, um your fitness. Like, you may have felt very, very sluggish, very, like, I don't know, like maybe even depressed at times. There was something pulling on your energy, some sort of an unseen thing pulling on your energy, draining your energy. And it's for a lot of you because you were sleeping with someone karmic, with an energy vampire. You were exchanging sexual energy with a very low vibrational person. For some of you, if this is still an experience for you and you kind of don't know why, you now know why. And I would recommend a yoni steam for you, on top of not sleeping with this person like anymore, just going cold turkey. I'm telling you, because you're a divine feminine who's swapping energy with a distorted masculine, a karmic person. Like, a karmic person, this is someone who has, I'm telling you, the distorted masculine. It's somebody who, I'll explain the difference and things like that in the future. But I don't want to get too lost into that. But you're a divine feminine who was swapping energy with someone you were not equally yoked with. So as you laid down with this person, they got up rejuvenated, refueled to go out and do things, and you were drained. Maybe not even pursuing certain goals. Maybe you dropped out of college. You noticed that you were retracting, going backwards instead of going forward. And you may have even noticed him seeing progress in his life, because he had exchanged energy with you. This is why we have to be careful about who we are intimate with. Everything that glitters is not gold. But nevertheless, you are manifesting the yang to your yin, or the yin to your yang. This means this is someone that you're equally yoked with. And again, this yin and yang symbol is talking about this preordained union. And you see how she's got that ring on. I don't know if you can see it clearly here, but she's got that ring on. So for some of you, it will be an actual marriage. Show me what I need to see. Confirmation. This is who you're currently manifesting. Your your kingdom spouse, because there's a difference between a kingdom spouse and a divine counterpart. Your kingdom spouse for a lot of you, we'll see what comes out as to if you've already met them. For a lot of you, this is somebody with this 2 and 2. You both have been dealing with other people. For some of you, you haven't crossed paths with each other. So it could take up to 2 years for some of you for this to fully manifest, at worst. I'll let timing come out a little bit more organically as we go. But it could take up to 2 years for this to manifest. So try to be patient and know that it simply is manifesting. And you will be ready with these chakras here once it does come in. So try not to be a bit of a worry wart. Your kingdom spouse may have a 22 life builder number or life path number. Could also be a life path number 2 or 4. Feel free to do your research on that. Let's keep going. A Queen of Wands is currently manifesting her kingdom spouse, which, as you can see, came out as a King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, how do I cut the deck? And this just came out naturally. Move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over. Whether you've cut ties with this distorted masculine that had you in that, uh, that sleeps around on you, whether you know it or not, and basically siphons your energy to level up in life. He's the embodiment of a user, not just on a financial level, but he uses women for their energy. Like we'll talk more about it at length, but intimacy, it goes a whole lot deeper than pleasure. Okay, just know that. But here we are with manifest again. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Now that you've cleared that person out of your life, quite possibly distance yourself and not allow this person putting you into no contacts to manipulate you and trigger you, not allowing that to affect you anymore, is causing you to rapidly manifest this kingdom spouse. But I'm going to clear the energy. Show me what I need to see, Spirit. I'm telling you. Look at that. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So for a lot of you, this is confirmation that your kingdom spouse is quite possibly an earth sign in their big three. Oop. Hold on. And you see that's here. But it feels like this distorted masculine is trying to interfere, or was interfering if you've put him behind you now. But if you're still dealing with him, if you're still kind of caught up on him emotionally, you need to know that he's a block. He's a hindrance. Confirmation. But if you let it go, luck will be on your side. Yeah, there's a water sign, whether you know they're a water sign or not, in their big three, that is not the one. Move on. Open your heart. It will help you attract more love. This person can't, this water sign masculine, this water sign distorted energy that for some of you, you have a child by. I feel like this person, this distorted masculine is some sort of a air water cusp. So he could be um, a Libra Scorpio cusp, a Aquarius Pisces cusp, a Gemini Cancer cusp, whether you know it or not. But he's not the one. He's going to bring nothing but this into your life. Challenges. He or she. Let's keep going. Remember, your kingdom spouse is this. Somewhere in his big three. Your kingdom spouse may just quite possibly have Venus in an earth sign. That's why it's coming out so strong with this earthy energy. Let's keep going. I clear the energy for my Power One collective. I clear the energy for my Power One collective spirit. Confirm the energy I'm picking up on. I got this new deck here, and some of these cards are turned over. So if you see me flipping something, just bear with me. Confirm the energy that I'm picking up on, Spirit. Yearning. I loved you more than I let on. When I can hold you again, I will never let go. Okay, so you and this kingdom spouse have a past life connection. For some of you, you have met your kingdom spouse and he's yearning for you. You're the first woman for some of you that he's ever even wanted to buy flowers for, plan a date for Valentine's Day. You put a pep in this man's step. You make this person feel like he's a kid again, like he's back in the sand. Wow. In the sandbox. For some of you, yeah, this is a past life connection. And you see that like matrimony look here of this archway. Let's ooh, let's rebuild what we lost. So for some of you, if there is a past life connection, that distorted masculine got in between the two of you. I miss who we used to be. You see, these are three cards indicating that you've either met this person or that this goes beyond this current state of reality and time. Okay? And with this here, this goes back to what I was saying. You are perfect to me, flaws and all. This is the right man for the job of protecting and providing for you. Like he is, like he embodies everything that you need in a counterpart. This is why you're going to feel so blessed. Like, where in the hell did you come from? For some of you, you will feel like this guy is heaven sent in some way. Not because he's perfect, but because he's going to feel perfect for you. Like, he's going to match up and sync up really, really well with your personality. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here because I'm getting it very, very strongly. He's going to match up really, really well with what you need in a guy. One more, Spirit. Confirm the accuracy of this download about someone in the collective currently attracting, calling in their kingdom spouse as a result of cutting ties with a distorted energy vampire masculine. Confirm the accuracy of this download. Our bond feels like it's on the edge of breaking. Okay, so for a lot of you, you truly have already been connected with this kingdom spouse. For a small slither of you, you haven't yet because of some past life stuff that has to be rectified before you cross paths. But there's something much deeper here. Our bond feels like it's on the edge of breaking. See, but this kind of feels like this distorted masculine. He can feel you losing interest or outgrowing him or pulling back or something. And for some of you, it's kind of putting him in a tizzy, in a frenzy. He may even want to resolve things with you, this distorted masculine, but you already know he's there to block you from connecting with your kingdom spouse. And it's going to lead to you regretting it in the future because that person is not the one. It says, I often pay attention to you. Let's discuss our issues and move forward. So for some of you, I'm telling you, there's still a block. I feel like for some of you, your kingdom spouse is telepathically communicating to you that he's ready. Clarify before I say what I'm about to say. He may even be secretly admiring you right now. I admire you for being so bold and brave in your life. But it's almost like he's not able to come into your present reality with all of that past life energy coming out initially because of this distorted masculine. Wow. We are working together in unison on healing our wounds. For some of you, you haven't healed the wound that this distorted masculine has caused within you. And I'm thinking of that saying of you can't heal in a place that broke you. Just meaning like for some of you this karmic I can't even get it out. Karmic distorted masculine is still in your energy in some way. The cord needs to be cut. For those of you that are aware of how to do a cord cutting ritual that may be of use to you at this time to really get that person out of your energy, or if you just feel you still have like the these old latent feelings for this person. You don't want them anymore, but you still kind of miss them. You miss their presence, and you know that you shouldn't be feeling that way. Quite possibly a cord cutting meditation or ritual can help you to detach from these old feelings. Yeah. Okay, so there is this distorted masculine is currently or will in the foreseeable future try to get in your head to see him in a positive light, to make you think that you can trust him again. But he's only there to block your kingdom spouse. He's going to be coming to you. Remember when I said whenever their energy supply energy supply, money supply, whenever a supply of something is low in a energy vampire's life, they seek out new supplies, or they seek to reconnect with people who they've used previously. With this message of I couldn't give my love to you because my cup was empty, this distorted masculine plans to reconnect with you because he needs you for something. Huh. But your kingdom spouse is reminding you that love shouldn't feel this empty or this heavy. And it's telling you to choose a new direction. And if you do, it's going to lead you to him. And he's going to respect you. He's going to treat you the way that you deserve from day one. Not because he's up to anything, but because you truly are what he's looking for, flaws and all. Remember, love should not be that heavy. It should not be that difficult. I like this deck. I'm going to have to use this more often. Let's keep going. Wow. Spirit, what are the missing pieces of this download that I received? What are the missing pieces of this download? Hey Siri, set a timer for 22 minutes. Here we are with this 22. Angel number 2222 may be significant. Awakening. This is the sun in this deck. For some of you, the sun, I'm getting the summertime. The summertime is significant when it comes to connecting or reconnecting with this kingdom spouse, this person that's supposed to be your kingdom spouse. You know, just know that, and the sun, it represents like this organic energy. For some of you, just know that that's when you're going to call this person in. The summertime of the year that you're watching it, or just the summertime in general. And it's going to happen naturally. I just keep hearing organically. You may even, with this organic word, I'm thinking of the gym, health, fitness. You may meet this person at the gym. You may... Okay, so I've got this deck of locations, and Spirit is guiding me to use that real quick. Let's see. And I never really used this deck. But let's see. Let's follow suit. So I clear the energy, Spirit. Show me. Where are some places that my Power One could potentially meet this kingdom spouse if they haven't already? Gambler. See, the gambler, this talks about like going out, spending money. A night out on the town for some of you. It could even be that a new will be divinely guided towards, like a new career opportunity, like you guys meet at a new workplace. If that's the case, I'm telling you, it's not at your current workplace, it's at a different workplace that you would eventually go to. Restaurant. For some of you, it could be at a Starbucks or just some sort of a breakfast spot. With this restaurant, I'm getting like, this isn't like you go there at night. It's like in the daytime. So it's given like coffee house or some sort of a breakfast spot, or you're waiting in line at the McDonald's at the same time. I'm telling you, it's going to be, what do they call it? It's going to be like kismet. Look up the definition of kismet to understand how you guys are gonna meet. Like, even when you guys eventually explain how you met, it's gonna seem so like standard and like, oh, just standard. Like, for a lot of you, you're gonna meet this person outside. You'll be outside. That's what you're saying, spirit. This isn't on your phone. For some of you, you could link up, through something on your phone and then have something official outside. But for a lot of you, if you haven't met your kingdom spouse, you're going to bump into this person, look, waiter, outside, and he may ask you for drinks or ask you to then like connect and go out to get food with this restaurant and waiter here. But with this gambler, you're going to be outside having a good time, spending money, whether you should or shouldn't be, and y'all are gonna lock eyes. You're gonna be outside. Ooh, yeah, bustling hub. You see all these people out here. Community. You're gonna be quite possibly out with your friends, or it's somebody's gonna invite you somewhere. It's gonna be completely innocent, just out of the blue. Like, you're gonna be at a particular location, but I'm also hearing coordinate. There's a particular coordinate that you're going to be guided to go to have a good time with this gambler, and that's where you're going to run into this person. For some of you, you could even meet this person here. Church. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave church up here, because that's, yeah. But somebody is going to connect the two of you, whether they do it intentionally, like maybe this is a friend of a friend that introduces you to, or this is someone who inadvertently invites you somewhere, and then boom, you lock eyes with this person, and there you go, story of your love life. But you'll be outside, babe. Look at that parking lot. Outside is where you will meet organically. Let's keep going. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. And he's going to notice you first with this sun here. Did you see how he's coming towards her? This is who's coming towards you next. Obviously, he isn't going to come in like, hi, I'm your kingdom spouse. Let's get married. I'm the one. You are the one for me. Let's run off into the sunset. Y'all are going to get to know each other, or the connection, if already established, is going to, develop in some way. But this is who's about to come towards you next in love. Who's someone who's going to eventually, life is going to show you over time that that's your kingdom spouse. Again, for some of you, it could take up to 2 years. For some of you, you met this person in 2022 or 2021 or 2023, being that they're connected to that year. What are the missing pieces of this vision? Oh, what a beautiful message. Separation. Separation is not the end. See, this talks about you, something not working out with somebody from your past. Like, in time, you're going to see you being separated from somebody being removed from your life, something not working out with someone. Like, it was really for the best. 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands, because it wasn't for your highest good. Like, there's something better. Yeah, with this 10, I'm thinking of 10 times. This person is 10 times better than somebody that things didn't work out with. Like, you may think that, like, your love life is kind of just doomed. Like, you've seen it all, done it all, heard it all. You think that you're going to have some sort of Sunshine Anderson love experience forever. You know that song, Heard It All Before? You think that you're going to have that experience over and over and over again, like a bad song on repeat, over and over and over again. But no, what's next is something that's 10 times better than what was. He looks better, he treats you better, he dresses better, his pocket is fatter, his personality is better. Like, 2 of Cups, I'm telling you, it's a better connection. It's a better fit. You're more compatible with this person. He's more compromising, accommodating, patient, and he's more affectionate as well than anybody from your past. Showing affection creates a loving bond. He's very expressive with his love. He really is this kingdom spouse. He may even be like, I don't know, I just feel like even a lot of the women in his family really count on him. He's somebody you can really count on. He's somebody with this affection, not even just on an intimate level. He's somebody you can cry to, you can vent to, you can tell your deepest, darkest secrets to. You know, there are some guys who just expect women to sit there and look pretty, not make too much noise, not be too annoying. That could have been the personality dynamic of someone that things didn't work out with this separation coming out again. But not this guy. With this message of talking keeps your relationship alive. What did I just say? You could tell him anything. Things that you feel like hurt. Sorry about that. Somebody called. So, but that tells me too, like, this is somebody, I'm going to put talk on the table for somebody to interrupt me with a phone call while I was explaining it. This is somebody who, he's not just going to love you, but he's going to care about you too. He's going to care about your whereabouts. He's going to care when you got a cold or when you got the flu. He's going to take really good care of you. This is not another man that you're going to have to take care of. He's going to take care of you. Oh, I just heard, whatever you want, girl, you know I can provide whatever you need. What is that? Do y'all know that song? I can't remember the name of it right now. If you do, please leave a comment. Whatever you want. Is it by Tony? Girl, you know I can provide whatever you need, babe. Yeah, I told you it's going to feel like an answered prayer. He's going to take really good care of you. He's going to be really good. Like, your parents are going to like him. His parent, whoever he's connected with, is going to like you. His family is really chill. Like, he's like some sort of a drama-free zone. He really is. He's going to feel like, and if you've already met him, just know that that's where he's on his way to being. That's the type of guy he's going to become. And he's going to be when you guys get on the same page of being each other's kingdom spouses. But with this ask the angels for help, I'm telling you, the connection that's going to blossom between the two of you, you're going to feel like somebody up there heard your prayer, whether you said something or not. 2 of Cups represent 2 years. So for some of you, 2 years from when you're watching this, you and your kingdom spouse will be together in some way, shape, or form. And it's not going to be a connection rooted in misery, it will be rooted in some level and degree of happiness here. You're going to be happy with this kingdom spouse. Six of Wands. Yeah, I'm hearing Beyonce upgrade you. He's on your level too. You're not gonna have to upgrade him. He's on your level. He can match your energy, match your fly. We've got the Hierophant. For some of you, it will lead to marriage or just some sort of long-term union. If not, but commitment. Congratulations, it's time to celebrate, and you won't have to start over in love anymore. Remember, this is who's coming towards you next with this Sun. Y'all are going to start off talking, or if y'all are already doing that, just talking, things just being kind of casual. But time will show you that that person is your kingdom spouse with this Hierophant here. It will evolve into something more traditional and long term. Let's keep going. Girl, you know I can provide whatever you need. What are the missing pieces, Spirit? Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. So, the missing piece of this vision, I'm telling you, you're not going to have to start over. You may feel kind of overloved because you're afraid to really, it's like you want to see what else is out there for you if you haven't met this person yet, but it's like you really think it's going to be the same old, but it's not. And you don't even have to force it. Again, it will happen organically when the time is right. You are trying too hard. Give it time. You've got a whole sacred union coming in for you. All you got to do is just make sure you don't give your energy to the wrong guys. The guys from your past that did nothing but took your power, made you feel small, made you feel not pretty enough, not fine enough, not sexy enough. That's all you really got to do. That's the only... So, their action is required. The missing piece here is that action is required for your kingdom spouse to manifest into fruition, into your current reality. And it is kind of not giving in to your thoughts and feelings for somebody from your past. Like, to really just be open to a new connection. You know, not trying to have one foot into a future connection and one foot in a past connection. Like, you really got to go cold turkey with somebody from your past. And for some of you, that's so easy. You're already doing it. But just know that in times of loneliness, don't go back to what you already know isn't good for you. Be patient and allow this secret admirer to reveal himself over time. Give him time. Even if you've already connected, he's still coming out, your kingdom spouse, as a secret admirer, because he hasn't really come forward with his true feelings and thoughts. Give him time, though. He will. And as things kind of develop slowly between you and your kingdom spouse, don't revert back to this past connection just because you want attention, or because of doubts that may come in, or trust issues that may play out. But for some of you that have really cut ties with this person from the past, kudos to you. Just be patient until this kingdom spouse comes in. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Let's keep going. One more. What is the missing piece of this vision, Spirit? Reaching out. you connecting with your kingdom spouse, it's inevitable, right? But with this reaching out message, it's like he's not gonna be too shy or too proud to beg. Like he's so passionate. He or she is so passionate, and that's very fitting for the Queen of Wands. As a Venus and Aries myself, you know, a lack of passion, a lack of balls when things get tough. That's the quickest way to turn me off. Like somebody who is not willing to go to bat for you, all of that. If you get what I'm saying on that, if that's something that's a big deal for you, that is kind of a turn off, could be a turn off for you, you're not gonna have that problem with this kingdom spouse. Like he will speak up for you. He's very bold. He's not foolish. He doesn't just foolishly get into things, but he's not afraid of conflicts. He's not afraid of defending his woman. He's very protective and at a high vibrational level. He's very assertive and proactive. He doesn't care about what it looks like if he texts you, you know, obviously once you guys get more established with each other. But if he knows you're upset with him, you see these flowers in his hand. He he is not afraid to look like he's doing the most. He's not afraid to text you first, or you know, to just be dominant and be assertive in some way. He's really going to captivate you with his, how would I say this? With his ability to take charge, with his ability to stand in front and defend you. You're really going to love that about this guy, this kingdom spouse. And I told you in the beginning, he's not only going to impress you, but he's going to impress your family. You know, if your mom, you know, needs something, he'll do something for her. If your dad, you know, really loves the Lakers, you know, when Christmas time comes around, he's not just going to get you something. He's going to get your dad a Lakers jersey. May even go as far as to get something autographed for him. Like, he goes the extra mile. He's a family guy. And he's very protective over who he deems to be family. And once he manifests, you're going to know that that person is the one. Very soon, your true love will arrive. You see that right there. Okay, so for some of you, this person is going to come in by the summertime of when you're watching it, or the summer following the year watching this. But he's very demonstrative. He's very action oriented. So if it's taking you a while to find this person, give it time. And when he comes in, open your heart. But this is a fated event with this divine timing. A serendipitous event. Okay? Tell me more about my Powwowan's connection with their kingdom spouse. Tell me more about this connection that I've received this download about. Celebration. Good times come from hard work, time spent in good company. Okay, so this is giving, I'm just getting this Christmas vibe. Okay, I don't know, just spending time with your friends and family, not having to go to work the next day, just this free and idle time with friends and family. So I'm telling you, he's very, he values a lot of the same things that you value. He wants the same things that you want out of life. Because I'm just seeing two people together on Christmas, like they're with each other because they want to be. Every bit of free time that he has, it's going to be free to spend with you. Like, he truly is going to make you and quite possibly your child or children a priority. For some of you with this celebration, this is who you're going to spend the rest of your holidays with. I mean, needless to say, he's long term. Divine counterpart. A divine connection is sent to you from your angels. Hey Siri, set a timer for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. A divine counterpart. Yeah, so he was in this past life storyline I was explaining. It looks like you guys connected because he was a divine counterpart to help you maybe unearth and see the truth of a karmic connection that you were in. But in this timeline, in this lifetime, he's released and you've released grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. Like you both have released what was blocking you guys from being together in the way that you could have been together in the past. I feel like for him, what was blocking him was something personal. Like something was blocking him, but this karmic masculine is what was the biggest blockage for you. But you both have released these things with this message here, or are well on your way to releasing whatever's hindering you guys from being each other's kingdom spouses. Not just kingdom spouses, but maybe even real world, real life spouses. Yeah, so both of you guys' old exes, dead relationships, old ways got in the way of you guys taking things to the next level in a past life or timeline. But you both were each other's. You were the Queen of Wands to his King of Wands. You both were each other's divine counterparts to help each other see that it was time to let go of old relationships. Let's get a few more. Wow, it's coming out so clean. Past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. You see, I'm not lying. You see memories here? You guys have memories together from another timeline or lifetime. Soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. It was left as an open-ended connection in the past. I think you guys were intimate, but nothing more. Mutual respect, unity, closeness. But that's all going to be different now. Because you both are distancing yourself, divorcing, ghosting, separating from what's blocking both of you guys' individual growth and ultimately your growth together. With this wisdom, you guys have learned karmic lessons individually to become more self-aware. It's almost like you both had to become new versions of yourself to be what you are now. Passions. Don't be afraid to feel. Follow what makes your heart happy. And I think this is a huge reason why, because of the soul work, or maybe even shadow work you guys had to do, because that's done, you both will be so perfect for each other. If you get what I'm saying, and I'm pausing because I'm trying to feel what I'm saying before I'm saying it. And I'm getting this sense that, I mean, you both are going to be two peas in a pod. Two peas in a pod. Inseparable. So comfortable with each other. So vulnerable with each other. So transparent with each other. Because life, karma, fate molded you two into the perfect versions of each other for each other, if that makes sense. Yeah, you both will have gone through a specific and particular season of isolation that molds you and transforms you into who you're going to be to each other. And you both will look at each other as exactly what you needed, like the missing piece to each other's puzzle. And I'm telling you, with this nurturing, if you have children, he's really good with children. You guys may even have a son for those of you that are still in childbearing years. Or, see, I'm getting a spirit baby. You guys could, wow. For some of you, we'll talk about what a spirit baby is and how that works and da 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 da. But for some of you, you guys created a spirit baby. You were supposed to have a child together, like you were supposed to come together to maybe create a family in another life, but I already told you what got in the way. But through intimacy with one another, you guys created a male spirit baby. So for some of you, this child may manifest into reality by way of a pregnancy in this lifetime if you're in childbearing age. So you may end up having a son with this person. Or if you have a son or just a child in general, he's going to treat that child or children like they're his own. Very good father figure. He's going to be a good male role model for you, your family, and or your children. Beautiful. Whew, absolutely beautiful. Wow. So I feel like this is talking about this distorted karmic masculine. This person will eventually leave your life forever. And right underneath it, I've got a different card that's similar though. It says this person will leave your life for a long time. But then my eye caught this one soon after I read that one. This person will eventually leave your life forever. You and this other person, you're not meant to be together because they have bad intentions. Trying to see if I want to go even more into that, but I kind of don't want to get into that karmic person's energy. But I will say this. I checked my phone to see if you text or called. This karmic person is still like wanting to be with you, wanting to connect with you. May even do this. I stalk your social media. But they're not the one. They're only acting that way because if they can't have you, they feel like no one else should be able to. That person is still behaving like a player. I'm gonna just leave that at that. This one single card was just laying on the desk here. I'm going to waste your time. Go ahead and move on, honey. You've got a kingdom spouse that is going to be an upgrade from this person. They don't know what the hell to do with you. You see, did you just hear how the cards clacked? And this card right here just came out. You're not getting what you need from this connection. Don't settle for the bare minimum and big talk with no action. Know your worth and demand what you deserve. If one person won't give it to you, someone else will. Y'all know every time I get this card, I hyper focus on someone else will. And you see, oh, hold on now. And you see those flowers there? Remember how I said earlier, you're the first woman or person that this person wants to give, your kingdom spouse wants to give flowers to? But a future vision is you end up finding better. So I'm thinking about how like gentle you've got to be with a flower. Like no matter how pretty a flower is, you can't just go like you can't rough like manhandle a flower, or else you'll kill it, you'll uproot it, and it won't bloom properly, or it'll just die in general, right? So somebody was manhandling you, not handling you the right way, not treating you the right way. So the future vision is you end up finding someone who knows how to handle you when you're upset, when you're happy, who again is the right man for the job of being in your life. He's trustworthy. He's a good dude. He's nothing like this clown from your past. You see it. I'm not being mean. It's right there. Yeah. A future vision. We've got butterflies. Devotion. Can't stop smiling. Happiness. Feeling complete. I mean, what? You will have no regrets about taking a leap of faith in love with this kingdom spouse. You are going to be treated like the divine feminine that you are. If you have like a daughter or something like that, your daughter's going to get princess treatment. It's like, even if her father is in her life or not, this kingdom spouse is going to be like a bonus dad. It's going to be very protective of your daughter. That's very specific, but I am getting that. And even with your sons, like I just feel like he's not going to be some sort of a stepfather from hell that you regret letting into your house. He's going to be very, in touch with his feminine side with your sons, just meaning like he's going to be very gentle. He's going to talk to them. He's going to be some sort of Uncle Phil energy to your sons. Very patient, very very upstanding, very encouraging of their pursuits and their ideas. Wow, how beautiful. Seeking help, talking, conference, consults. He's very well versed. Like he knows, he's very like quick on his feet, quick witted, sharp. So you're not gonna have to go through things or find solutions to things by yourself. And he's not the type of guy who wants to be in control all of the time with this seeking help. Like your opinion, your feelings, all of that will matter to this person. Wow. Take it slow. Take your time. There is no need to rush. The best connections are built on a foundation of steady growth. That's what's required of you right now. Steady growth and patience. He's going to be very patient with you. He's going to help you to know that you don't always have to sweep things under the rug just to keep him happy. I told you he knows how to deal with conflict, and he knows how to take the lead and be protective of you when you're out and about, whenever conflict arises. Like, he is the right man for the job. You're not going to have to deal with certain things, simply with certain obstacles. You see it here. Just, simply with this person being around, you won't have to deal with certain things in the relationship and just in life in general. And he's not just going to be great for you, you're going to be great for him too. Future vision is like you're going to help him to eat better, maybe like get his health on track. Just with this appointment, I'm thinking of, doctor's visits and not eating too much high cholesterol foods. I don't know, whatever you're really good at, you're going to bring it into his world, and he's going to be very receptive to it, very grateful to you for that. But it does say engagement, marriage proposal. So for some of you, because of that plus other things, he's going to make it official, and this is who you'll jump the broom with. Marriage, wedding, matrimony, wedlock. And this connection is going to be so blessed, because I just heard in my spiritual ear two people reading off their vows. And you know how they say, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer. This connection, because this is your kingdom spouse, because this is a damn near an arranged marriage by the universe or your ancestors, it's going to be so blessed and abundant. You guys won't experience much ill health or poor days, if you get what I'm saying. because this is who life, the big energy, whoever wants you to be with, and y'all put the work in to actually be together, your days will not be numbered. They will be blessed and abundant. You guys are going to have a really good, secure, blessed life. I'm telling you. So this person from the past that kind of brought wreckage and ruin into your life. You see my watch here? Done. Can you see it? You probably can't see it that well, but it says it's done. Okay? Release them with love. Refrain from seeking revenge, and blessings will follow you. Oh, I love when it just comes out like that. That is just so beautiful. Spirit, what is your final message for my Power Number One collective before we get on up out of here? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Ooh. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And when it does, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay? So thank you, Pal Number One. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to check out Pal Number Two for additional messages about your life in general, as well as to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss more readings from me over here. But that's all that I have for you for now. Bye, y'all. All right, pile number 2. So let me read something to you. I'm going to see if you can guess what this is. Me, I want what's coming to me. Oh, well, what's coming to you? The world, Chico, and everything in it. Can you guess the movie that this quote is from? Some of you may already know, but yep, those are the words from Tony Montana in the age-old classic Scarface. Now, when I received your download about your future life being worth everything that you've gone through so far and everything that you've lost in the past, along with the movie Scarface, I also thought of Scar from The Lion King. Now, both of these movies tell stories of high potential, being met with adversity and betrayal. So that tells me that your life so far, or the past few years maybe, may have been shrouded in some sort of betrayal. People turning on you or leaving you behind for greener money or greener pastures. Know that in this next chapter of your life, your circle may be a little bit smaller. You may even have to walk alone because the world is full of scar-like people who let others fall when they're at their lowest point, or even just kicks them in general when they're at their lowest point. It's also full of people who love you one minute, then hate you the next once they view you as competition, much like Tony in Scarface. Despite these things, you will need to know a few things about your life in the future. For some of you, these messages here will foretell your life in the near future or the distant future. We'll see what timing comes out as we go. But the download for you, Pal 2, is your future life is going to be worth everything you've gone through so far. Trust me. Trust me. So we're about to get into the details of what this life is going to be and look like and feel like. So I clear the energy for pile 2. If you're over here from pile 1, don't forget to hit that like button for me, okay? I clear the energy for pile number 2. Spirit, show me what I need to see about this download regarding the collective's life in the future. Hey Siri, set a timer for 35 minutes.
35 minutes counting down.
Okay, so I randomly just picked a number for my timer here. So 35, I'm thinking about the mid to late 30s. So for some of you, life won't really feel like it started for you until your mid to late 30s, um, or mid to late whatever decade of life that you're in. So kind of give yourself some grace with that. Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 hour and 32 minutes.
1 hour and 32 minutes.
Show me what I need to see. 5 of Wands. Ooh, that ties in. I'm going to clear the deck because I feel called to do so, but this feels like a little tidbit of information. So remember how I was just explaining, like, people love you one minute and then hate you the next once they see you as competition? You may not feel as supported, as rooted for, as encouraged, as checked up on, as cared about, as loved, because people in your life view you as competition. That's some sort of hard truth that you need to know or accept, something that you maybe don't see. That's kind of like the why to a question that you're either that you either have or don't have. The Chariot. The Chariot can talk about like leaps and bounds, a high level of progress. And again, it mimics that message of high potential. You've got a lot of potential. People have always seen that about you, but now they're starting to see your progress along with your potential, and it's making you, people view you as competition. So, and I feel like I'm picking up on, this competition energy could be coming from women around you, especially if you're a woman that this message is resonating with. Your beauty may be intimidating. Your what some sort of success or financial abundance or stability with this empress that you've acquired for yourself, it may make people not want to help you or this, that, and the third. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this empress here. Whatever support you feel like you don't have or that maybe you've never had, it's going to come to you elsewhere. And it may not come from the people around you, because again, I told you, they see you as competition. Your help and support will come kind of from strangers. Or ooh, so this future life, oh my god, Spirit, you just jumping right into it. Ace of Wands. I am so excited for this reading. Hold on. There's so much coming out here. Queen of Pentacles. I mean, dare I say it, you're going to be living a luxury lifestyle, one that's even more luxurious than the one that you're living. For some of you, you're going to end up having your first or another child. I mean, she is pregnant here. Only take what resonates on that. It could be with a son, and that matches up really, really well with what I got for pile number 1. So you may want to check out pile 1 when you've got time. And people who were kind of waiting on you people who were holding their breath, waiting on you to maybe fall flat on your face so that they can say, I told you so. They're going to have to watch you go from some sort of rags to riches, or just misery to happiness with this 9 of Wands transforming into the 9 of Cups. You're going to get some sort of wish fulfillment. You're going to be living your dream life in some way, shape, or form. Think about you as a little girl, or a I'm going to say little girl for this example. Think about you as a little girl when you used to play Barbies or with dolls, and you had the Barbie dream house, the Barbie car, you had the Ken, you had the clothes. You know how Barbie has all of these different jobs. She doesn't have to be tied down to one career. You're going to have some sort of Barbie experience. The house, the car, the dog, the TV, the Stanley Cup, the back massager, the garden tub. Like, you're going to be very abundant. Okay, so I'm hearing the word inheritance. There's somebody that's walked the earth before you. This is talking about an ancestor. Ancestor. Wow. 8. Follow me here. This is how my brain computes knowledge, okay? Ancestor, 8-letter word, 8 of Cups, confirmation. There's this feels like a male, even though I typically get a feminine energy off of this. I'm picking up on a male ancestor that has walked the earth before you. This could be an ancestor on your father's side that you're going to receive some sort of a divine inheritance from. A financial windfall is going to come to you. You see that waterfall back there? In all of my years of using this deck, I promise you, I kid you not, I have never noticed this waterfall back here. You're going to receive a divine inheritance from an ancestor on your father's side. This feels very ancestral, this 7 of Cups here, with all of these lifetimes and different people in these cups here. I'm telling you, you got to watch pile number 1, because for some of you, you've got a kingdom spouse that is going to be the emperor to your empress here. For some of you, you're married in the future with a man that you don't have to share with this hermit. With a man that's very faithful to you. He keeps it in his pants. He's very loyal to you. I'm getting so much off of this, out of these cards. But let's keep going. The biggest energy I'm getting off of this Empress is for some of you, you're going to have a child or another child. It's a high probability of it being a boy. For some of you, you may even have up to 2 more children. A boy first and quite possibly a girl to follow with this Venus here. Because I'm thinking of how, um, as women, we are born with the amount of children we can have already in our body. Like, even from the womb, our body, I don't know how to explain it scientifically, but I've done the research. I've read about it. Like, a little girl baby, even in the womb, has all of the eggs that she needs to create the babies that she's supposed to have, or that she has the potential to have. So you have the potential to have 2 more children, or you're going to be with someone who has 2 children. I'm seeing 2 more, up to 2 more children in your future life. Okay. But on top of that, children aside, whether you're beyond childbearing years or not, I'm seeing you're going to receive a windfall as a result of an ancestral divine inheritance. We'll talk more about those things in the future. But for those of you that need to hear it, for those of you that want a child, you haven't had one yet, it's going to happen for you. 10 of Cups is giving baby shower energy. That's for who it's for. Just give it time. It could take up to 3 years with this 3 of Wands. Remember that you're on the big energies time, not that doctor's time, okay? You know how they say the clocks be ticking and stuff like that. There are women having babies in their 40s and for some of them even 50s. When I think about Janet Jackson, I think she was in her 50s. But take what resonates on that. Besides an inheritance in pregnancy, you're going to have a much easier life in the future than the one that you are currently living or once lived. I'm telling you, you're not going to be in survival mode with this strength. Look at all of this barren land in the back, and then all of this abundance and comfort here. Safety, security, beauty, luxury. Let's keep going. You're going to be financially well off for some of you. This divine inheritance could come in the form of a job opportunity that pays you really well, a lucrative, like your business taking off. It could be multiple streams of income. For some of you with this waterfall, you're going to have multiple streams of income. I don't know. There's somebody on the other side, a loved one, an ancestor, that's going to be... I just feel like you're going to inherit abundance because of this person. Maybe this is someone who watches over you. They're going to make sure that you're well taken care of financially. For some of you, if your father has passed on, could be this this male ancestor energy that I'm picking up on, making sure that you're good financially. You're going to be so comfortable financially. I'm almost speechless because I know that there's so much more there, but I'll come back if need be. The biggest frequency of the abundance is life will be much easier for you. You'll damn near be able to put certain bills or maybe even all of the bills on auto pay and still not lose a wink of sleep. Show me what I need to see, Spirit, about this download of their life in the future being worth whatever they've lost, whatever they've gone through. Show me what I need to see. For some of you, your life in the future, you're going to be a stay-at-home wife and or mother as well. That's what I'm getting off of that Empress. Or you're going to have a work from home, a really good work from home opportunity. Oh, baby. Let's see. Ruby, you're the queen bee, honey. I'm damn near speechless here. See, this red is making me think about the root chakra. You may come from humble beginnings or just from a line of struggling women, like women who have to protect and provide for themselves. But with this message of obsidian, grieve what's gone, that the story will be different for you. Pyrite, bring on the abundance. For some of you, you are going to you're going to have it all. I'm almost like my heart is pitter pattering in my chest here. You are going to have it all: the money, the career, the home life, the counterpart, the children, like everything. Nothing will be missing. That's part of this abundance that I'm picking up on. It's not just financial, but the finances will be there. You're going to be in your Beyonce era. Like, you're going to have it all: the beauty, the looks, you're going to evolve, manifest, glow up into the best version of yourself, and your life is going to look just as good as you are. You're going to be too blessed to be stressed with this crank up the positivity diamond. And I'm thinking about diamonds are a girl's best friend. There's a masculine here, quite possibly with a tiger spirit animal that's going to put a ring on it for some of you. For those of you that are already mothers, already parents, like, there's some sort of support that you don't currently have that will come. And it's going to be consistent, stable, and it's going to make it to where you're not a struggling, stressed out mom. You remember the movie Baps? For those of y'all that know what I'm talking about, you're going to have some sort of Baps experience where someone, an opportunity, it could be in the form of someone or just something comes along and it changes your life for the better. Like, it's like whoever controls the matrix is going to upgrade your life experience. Thank your lucky stars. Your luck is going to improve. Right now, the crystal or stone green aventurine can be very helpful and useful to you at this time, as well as onyx for those of you that are going through a dark time or very difficult situation. Larimar can help you on an emotional level as well. If you're dealing with some triggering situations, that's just a little extra information. But with this ruby, you're the queen bee. There's some healing that's going to take place to the root chakra. The root chakra is connected to survival, and that fits really, really well with that message. Well, that's from Pal 1, but your survival mode is going to be a thing of the past. You're the queen bee, honey. You're going to be in a position of authority in life, in maybe in your career field, some sort of business that you've got going on. You're going to have an immense amount of growth financially in your life. Let's keep going. I'm almost like stunted a bit because it's coming out just as what it is. Like, you are going to be spoiled by the universe. A particular windfall is going to come in for you because of a male ancestor. I don't know what he's doing up there. I'm telling you, it's a male ancestor or a male spirit guide. Meditation for peace and serenity. Your life is going to be so peaceful. My goodness. You're going to be living the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. It's a particular way of life that you want to live. Your lifestyle is going to change. You're not going to be contributing to a hustle culture, go 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 kind of culture. You may even have more time and energy and money to dedicate to your passions, your creativity, the things that you really love doing, whether it's music like she's playing here in this card, or maybe sewing, because I'm looking at her corset. There's some sort of a passion that you're going to be able to invest in. Oh my God. With this Empress and the Ruby, for some of you, a career dream or some sort of a dream is going to come true for you. Because I'm thinking of the movie Glitter with Mariah Carey, as well as that movie, oh my God, with Diana Ross and Brandy. There's some sort of dream coming true here. Show me what I need to see. There's quite possibly a childhood dream that's going to come true. That's going to be a reality for you. For me to pick up on that Barbie visual earlier on in this reading. I cleared the energy. Show me what I need to see. Tell me more. Show me what I need to see about their future life, Spirit. Transformation and change. You see how this person is out of the darkness and going towards the light? Remember how earlier I said you may have to walk alone or your circle will be smaller? But I see you not being alone. Not feeling alone. You know how sometimes you can be in a crowded room full of people, but you still feel alone? And it's because you're not with your people. Those are not your people. That's not your crowd. That's not your tribe. So I see you guys in this future life. Let me listen. You're a different version of yourself. You've transformed. You've changed into your ideal self. I'm getting those two words very, very strongly. Your ideal self. You're surrounded by people that you can trust, that are genuine with you. And you see how they're supporting each other or reaching out to be able to support each other. And even these people down there are supporting them. You have much more support in your future as you quite possibly build, make your dreams come true, or work towards certain goals, maybe getting your college degree, or especially for my mamas out there or parents out there watching that don't feel like you have enough time for yourself. In this future, in your future, there's going to be some source of support that is significant and is helpful enough for you to be able to transform and change into your ideal self. Prayers and wishes. I'm telling you, this is giving an answered prayer. A childhood dream is going to come into fruition. What the hell? Confirmation. Y'all see, I'm not just making stuff up. What does it say down there? Follow your dreams. Something that you want to take off, that you want to be successful. It doesn't even have to be a business or a creative venture. Maybe there's a career field you want to get in. Maybe there's a certain goal that you want to reach, or maybe you want to take your kid to Disneyland. There's something that you dream of, that you fantasize about, that brings you a lot of joy when you think about it. And that's going to manifest into fruition along with a lot of prosperity and abundance. You're going to be able to have your cake and eat it too. You see that there? And you see that she's sitting in her garden. So if you do have a business or there is a creative venture, It's gonna be a success. It's gonna be a hit. I'm telling you. You're gonna be free from the chains and bondage and limitations of a past life where your childhood dreams didn't come true. Where it was things that was just, it was something that was still stuck in your head. It's like you ended out a past life with dreams unfulfilled, wishes not granted. Yeah, with this Kuan Yin, this talks about you quite possibly having another name in another life, but you had the same dreams. But the opportunity to make it happen never came into fruition. It was never the right time. It always felt like it wasn't your season. So in the future, a really good opportunity is going to present itself that leads to you being able to follow your dreams, live out your dreams, make your dreams come true. I'm going to leave follow your dreams up here. And know that whatever childhood dream you've got, you had it in a past life. But it's going to come into reality in this one. Wow. Because of some sort of activity, quite possibly Mars, in your 11th house, there's going to be some sort of a transit or astrological activity that takes place in your 11th house in the future. It says, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions that align all of the stars. You see that star there? So that a dream, something that you've been working towards, putting your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit into. You see it. It's going to make it come into fruition. And it's going to bring you a lot of financial abundance. Either a career opportunity, creative or entrepreneurial opportunity is going to happen for you. And on top of that, because of a financial windfall you'll get from a masculine spirit guide or ancestor, you're going to be able to invest in whatever it is to level up in life. And you're going to do just that. You're going to level up. Not just aesthetically and a glow up wise, but financially as well. You're going to level up in life. And you're going to have somebody to share it with. You may want to check out pile number 1 for more messages on that. Huh. Where did that card just go? And know that it's going to be happening because you're rewarded for all of your good deeds in past lives, lifetimes, and other timelines. You are a good person for whoever this message is for. And it may seem like that hasn't gotten you very far, but as time goes on, you're going to be rewarded in life, blessed, safe, secure, very comfortable in life because of your good deeds, because of your wise choices. You will have peace and freedom to pursue certain passions that you at one point didn't have enough money, time, confidence, or energy to pursue. But with this strength and resilience, I feel like you had bigger fish to fry. But soon you'll look back with gratitude and thanks that you went through all of that. Because you're eventually going to have everything that you want. That little girl or little boy within you always wanted. So for now, just go with the flow. Because it's going to lead you to this new life that we're tapping into right now. Very beautiful. Let's keep going. Spirit, confirm the energy I'm picking up on. It's looking like somebody in the collective, Pile 2 collective's dreams are going to come true. And their life is going to be filled with a lot more peace, money, and happiness because of it. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. Yeah. So I feel like this is spirit telling you, like, don't, and you see it's here twice. I mixed decks. Literally the same message on a different card. So if you haven't already, you're about to find, I'm telling you, there is a masculine spirit guide or ancestor that's guiding you through some sort of a dark time in your life. I'm telling you, onyx, the crystal onyx can really help you at this time when dealing with a dark difficulty or dark situation or maybe dark person in your life. But mm, this masculine spirit guide or ancestor is gonna divinely guide you to some sort of a um, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I know that sounds very cheesy, but that's how it's coming out in my brain. Like there's some money you're about to be guided to. It's yours. In the foreseeable future, you're going to receive a lump sum of money, a pretty penny. And when you do, it's completely okay to invest in maybe going back to school, you know, doing whatever you need to do to change jobs or investing it in your business, your it's something. The money that you need to get out of a bad situation or the money that you need to improve your life or to get something done, to achieve something, you may not be getting this support from people around you, but you're going to receive it divinely, like spiritually, by way of an inheritance from a male spirit guide or ancestor. There's some money that somebody out there needs, maybe to pay off debt or to pay your car off or to put down to get a house for you and your kids. There's a certain amount of money that you need. Maybe even there's a savings goal that you're trying to reach. The universe, this male spirit guide or ancestor, is going to bless you with it. A certain amount of money. It's something here about money that someone needs is gonna you're gonna be blessed with it. So stop worrying about how you're gonna get it, how long it's gonna take you to save up, you know, this amount of debt that you're in. You're gonna be blessed 10 times over financially. You're currently being divinely guided to it. Yeah. You are safe, you are protected. The worst is behind you and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned. It is safe for you to trust your path. You weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You've had to do what you've got to do, but in this future life, you're free to do what you want to do. Doing what you got to do all the time is a thing in the past. Huh. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy. What the hell? Financial help, miracles, and life changing blessings your way. Y'all better quit playing with me. I'm gonna put this over here. I love when spirits show you I am not a fraud or a pretender. Okay? Thank you, Spirit, for confirming. Let's get another one. Spirit, confirm the accuracy of this download of someone in the collective is going to be living their dreams in the future after receiving a inheritance from an ancestor or spirit guide. Build home. For some of you, you're going to buy your own home. For some of you, you may even uh, be blessed enough to get a home built for you from the ground up. And you're going to grow old in that home with this 51 here. Build home. This can also talk about like a place feeling like home. So for some of you, you're there's a career opportunity, a long-term career opportunity that's going to take place for you, and it's going to feel like family. You're going to feel supported. Like a really healthy work environment is in the cards in the future for some of you. Build home. I'm telling you, Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. That looks like family. The Queen of Pentacles is a career woman. Someone who does it all. Works, cooks, cleans, does everything. But this is somebody who... This is almost like a beautiful second representation of the Empress. Like, I'm telling you. Look at that nice handbag she got there on the floor. You're going to be able to afford certain things that you used to want. Just fantasize about manifesting, because in this future, this could take place over the next 2 years with this 2 here. But it's because in the future, for a lot of you, you're going to be blessed enough to boss your life up, to level your life up. And for some of you, you may even be your own boss. For my entrepreneurs out there, or you're going to be blessed quite possibly with a female boss, or um, a man with healed mother wounds as a boss that's going to be very empathetic and sympathetic to you. A very good relationship with a boss for my career people out there, and a very successful business for my business owners out there and entrepreneurs. Or you're going to have a good amount of income or multiple streams of income outside of your regular job in this future life. I see you living a busy but full and productive life. I'm going to leave that boss up there. For some of you in this future life, you may even have that a dream body by way of working out or seeing Dr. Miami. I don't know. But for some of you, I'm telling you, you're going to really blossom and evolve into your best self. And for some of you, you're going to become a mother for the first time or again. And for some of you, it'll be that plus becoming a wife or a spouse. I'm telling you, watch pile number 1. There's a message about your kingdom spouse over there. But either way, the way that you make money is going to be elevated, less stressful. I see you making easy money in the future, in this future life. You're not stressed out going to work, or you're not worried about your business. I'm telling you, the support that you once prayed for will be the support that you are experiencing and having. Very beautiful. Let's keep going. Spirit, what are the missing pieces of this download? Spirit, what are the missing pieces of this download of someone's dreams coming true? And all of you guys' dreams are different. For some of you, you dream of moving downtown so that you don't have to drive anymore. You can just get on the bus or get on the train. For some of you, you dream of becoming the new Beyonce. For others of you, you dream of getting a G-Wagon. All of your dreams are different. But for a lot of you, you need to know you're on a path towards whatever that dream is being your actual reality. Because you're going to be blessed with an inheritance financially that helps you level up in life and access those dreams. What are the missing pieces of this vision? I just see you not being as stressed as you have been or used to be in this future life. Huh. I love it. Morning. The world awaits you. Didn't I tell you you're going to be waking up happy to go to work, or just happy with your life in general? You're going to like your work schedule. It's this easy money. And for some of you, this is you waking up to some sort of work from home opportunity. Maybe because you work for yourself, or I don't know, maybe with this floor, I'm thinking about a degree. You finish your degree and you find a really good job. You know what it is for you. But with this message of morning, the world awaits you. This tells me that you're going to like the life that you'll be waking up to in the future. You're truly, and I'm telling you, you're not alone in this life in the future. There's somebody that you're sharing your time with. Raindrops, take a chance on them. And I'm hearing a song by Jamie Foxx. I can't really make out the words, but I know it's Jamie Foxx. And that gives me like this romantic energy. You're going to be surrounded by love. You're going to have a very romantic partner in your life. Very sentimental and romantic partner in your life. And there's something to this Jamie Foxx energy I'm feeling and hearing in my ear with this phone and the headphones here. What is this song? Raindrops falling down. Oh, I want to soak in wet all over the bed. I want the rain to come. There's a song. I don't know what the name of this song is, but you see these little music symbols here. There's something to it. If I figure out what the name of this song is, I will put it in the comments. Obviously, I'm getting a download of a channeled song, but tapping back into this, you're going to be surrounded by love, not just from this romantic partner, quite possibly this kingdom spouse from Pal 1, but from people who genuinely love and want to support you. You're not going to have to do everything by yourself. You're going to have a community of quite possibly women that like are really kind with you, gentle with you, accept you, understand you. So it's kind of like what I said earlier. You're going to have a small circle in the future, but it's an airtight circle. Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. Bitch fire, stand up for yourself. You're not going to have to be in fight or flight mode all of the time. Survival mode. You truly are gonna reach a place of healing, of resolve regarding certain injustices against you in the past. Certain things happen to you that were unfair, but this life that you're going to be living in the future is going to balance it all out. You're going to have enough money in your account to just order DoorDash or Grubhub all the time. You don't even have to cook. You know, you're going to have friends and people in your life that check up on you, that babysit for you if you have children. You know, if there's some sort of trauma regarding childbirth, motherhood, and pregnancy, there's a pregnancy that for some of you you're going to have in the future, and it's going to be, you're going to be surrounded by love and support and gifts and people really caring about your well-being, the baby's well-being, and your health. Oh my God. Such a beautiful thing. And for those of you that will be living your dreams out in reality, you're going to be so glad and proud of yourself for not seeking anyone's approval. People who thought that your business idea was silly or wasn't going to be anything will be kind of just in the background taking notes or watching secretly in admiration or hatred, who knows. But you'll be too busy enjoying the fruits of your labor to even pay attention or know it or notice that. Didn't I say Scarface and The Lion King? They're both movies that talk about high potential. And then here we are with this message of throne. Your potential is endless. You see how she's sitting on that throne here? These thrones are here. And then you're the queen bee, honey. For some of you, you're going to have an extremely nice home. Some sort of a dream home with more room than you even need. Maybe even more bedrooms than you need. It doesn't even have to be a a mansion or anything like that, but you're going to have some sort of a home front that's very healing for you. It's your place. It's like your personal castle, your personal palace of just resting, recuperating. I'm just getting this work from home kind of thing. For some of you, you're going to have a home office, easy money, quite possibly working from home or for yourself. Look at this. You see how she's able to just draw on her own wall? She doesn't have to worry about somebody running in telling her, don't do that, don't do this. You're either going to work for yourself, work from home, or work with a very flexible, understanding, empathetic boss that you're going to have a really good relationship with, like one would have with their cat. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's keep going. What are the missing pieces of this vision, Spirit? And for those of you that have children, I'm looking at her room and the decor and how everything matches. Like, if you do have children, you're going to be able to afford certain things for you and your children that you once struggled to buy or to save up for. You may even be able to afford a better, like a bigger apartment or a bigger home. Your child can have their own room or maybe even an extra room that could be a playroom. I don't know. But in the future, you're going to be sovereign. You're going to have full control over your life, your time, and your ability to make money. Like, you won't feel as limited. You are the queen of your life. Treat yourself like royalty. We've got queen here 2 times. So for some of you with this queen coming out twice, your relationship with your mother is going to be healed. That could result in you guys being in each other's lives because you've made peace with certain things, or you being at a distance from each other but not at odds with one another. Just it being amicable and peaceful but distant. You'll know which one you fall in, but your future life is one that's filled with peace internally and externally in your environment. You're going to have peace in your workplace, peace in your mind, peace in your relationships. The peace you've always wanted, maybe even since a child, is what you will have. It says just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. You may even be traveling more in the future, or just more than you've ever have before. I don't know, just in general, like going to Florida, going on certain cruises, maybe even traveling internationally with this water out here overseas, like because you have the money to do so, or because you have like a career that allows you to travel and do things. I don't know. You've got more flexibility and freedom in the future, along with this peace and drama-free lifestyle. You see it here. An easier life is in the cards for you. Today, I allow life to be easy. I'm just getting this energy of bills being on auto pay, you being able to Apple Pay without even having to check your account first. One more, Spirit, from this deck in particular. What is a missing piece of this download? Ooh. Oh my God. For some of you, this person that you're going to be sharing your time and days with is a dark man. He could be a brunette man or a dark-skinned man, or it could just simply be a black man, or someone, of Arabian culture. Like this person has like some sort of deepness to their skin. Or it could just simply be a brunette Caucasian guy. I don't know why that came out, but you heard how the cards just spilled out. Okay? So for some of you, it's just confirmation. But nonetheless, you're going to have a man, a person in your life in the future. Gonna have great happiness with a dark man, whether he's black or not. He either has dark colored hair or dark eyes. Okay, let me get these cards off of this floor. Wow. In the future, I see you successfully overcoming a problem. Life, this male. Oh, so for some of you, this is this male spirit guide or male ancestor that's going to be helping you bridge the gap from your old life to this new life. This old life where your dreams didn't come true to this new life where it's destined for your dreams to come true, where it's destined for you to find happiness. I'm telling you, for those of you, if your father has passed on, he's coming out as this dark man. Or even if your father hasn't passed on, but maybe you're estranged, or maybe he was never in your life. This is going to sound very spiritual, but for some of you, you need to know, like, you went through certain things as a child because you didn't have a father figure. You didn't have a male presence there. So certain people preyed on you or preyed on your mother figure, and it left you vulnerable to certain spiritual attacks or just things that put you in a state of survival mode. Maybe even to this day, you've had certain setbacks because there was no one really protecting you. But I think something happened with your father. Your father, for whoever this for, he's fallen. He's a fallen angel type of energy. But he comes from a very, I don't know why, but I'm thinking about the samurais. How there's even records of black samurais in the Asian culture. So for some of you, your father is sort of a fallen angel energy. We'll talk more about what that is and what I'm trying to say with that later. But he still comes from a divine bloodline. It could even go back to an Asian descent, an ancestor who has Asian descent, samurai descent. But anyway, this is where this divine inheritance is going to come from. Whatever happiness you lacked as a child due to your father not being present because of him being fallen, it will be rectified. It will be happiness that you experience in the future. Any happiness that was taken from you, it will be yours in the future because of something connected to a divine bloodline on your father's side. Ooh, so much is coming out. So we've got April and May here. So for some of you, this life that I'm describing, it's manifesting right now because I'm recording this at the end of May. So you're already in line. This is something that could happen, start to manifest this year for you. Okay, but the missing piece of this vision is fair man. Opportunities are waiting for you. There's an opportunity that's going to happen quite possibly in the year that you're watching it, with me getting that April and May, that bridges the gap between this old life to this life I'm now describing. There's an opportunity. How is all of this going to happen? An opportunity is going to be presented to you. This opportunity could be what leads you to this financial windfall, or it will be something that happens shortly after this financial windfall comes in for you. Let's keep going. Let me see. It feels like there's something else in this deck. Let's see. No. I'm not really getting too much, so we'll just leave it at that. But we'll talk more about this father figure here because it feels like it feels like there's a whole message there. We'll get into it later. But for a lot of you, you need to know a career opportunity is going to manifest for you in the year that you're watching it. A life-changing career opportunity will manifest for you. Let's keep going. That is a missing piece of this vision for somebody. For some of you, you're going to be blessed with a really good career opportunity that gives you the money that you need to have the life you've always wanted to live, or to live some sort of dream lifestyle, to invest in your dreams. I don't know. One more. What's the missing piece of this vision here, Spirit? I just used this deck, so I feel like I need to clear it really good. Childhood dreams. What does that look like? A little kid. Live and learn. Experience, training, development. There's something that the little child, little kid version of you really, really wanted. There's a plan, a goal that that version of you wanted to achieve. Quite possibly the version of you between the ages of 2 and 7. It's definitely something that you wanted by the age of 9. There was something that brought you great joy and excitement when you thought about it becoming something real for you. It's an idea, something that came into your head by the time you were 9 years old. For some of you, you were one of those kids that if somebody asked, what do you want to be when you grew up? You already had the answer before they could even get it out. But people may have tried to talk you out of it, or may have done things to stump on your dreams, or they may have even sabotaged your ability to make your dreams come true. But keep calm. Because that little person inside of you is still alive in there somewhere. Still believes, wants you to believe. How beautiful. Wants you to keep your imagination alive. Oh my God, I could just almost cry. I'm telling you, for some of you, you're going to be blessed with a sweetheart in the next 1 to 2 years. For the first time or again. And you see this little boy, he's coming out here twice. He may even be a Libra, sun, moon, or rising with this justice here. I feel like this is this spirit, baby, I picked up on in pile number 1. But your inner child, nevertheless, is telling you that in another life you may have not been successful because of certain people sabotaging you, or certain pitfalls or disadvantages, odds not being in your favor. It's like you were robbed of the opportunity to be able to make it happen for yourself. But there's an ancestor with this family here that's going to see to it that you get justice, that you fulfill a soul mission, a soul purpose here that is in alliance with you. I'm telling you. And the dog, that represents like a spirit. You know, when you think about those movies that they have that's purely about dogs, the dog ain't even really saying nothing in the movie, but by the end of the movie, you just love the dog. You love the message. It was such a good movie. You get what I'm saying. There's someone in the spirit realm that's going to see to it that you fulfill a purpose here on this earth, in this lifetime, that you are free from certain traps that you got stuck in another timeline or lifetime because of people not wanting to see you happy. And know that you don't have to use what you've got. More is on the way. Whoever doesn't want to help you, whoever doesn't want to support you, it's completely okay. What you have right now is enough. More is on the way. I'm telling you, fate. Your dream life is in the cards for you. You're fated to live your dream life. So try to relax, get your ducks in order, and keep, putting those game plans together. Stay committed to your goals. Because that idea is not only bright, but it will bring you a lot of prosperity and abundance. Whew. Let's keep going. Before we close this thing on out, Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more about this download. Tell me more about my Power Two's future life. You're going to achieve a goal here, quite possibly in 2026. There's a long-term or just big childhood goal that you have that you're going to achieve quite possibly in the year 2026. Clear the energy. Show me what I need to see about their future life. Creativity. Some sort of a creative idea, creative business, creative venture is going to be, it's going to generate a pretty penny, a nice stream of income for you. You're going to have a lot of happiness, joy, and contentment, and just this feeling of, what's the word that I'm looking for? Fulfillment. Because you're honoring your need for creativity. Like, for some of you in your childhood, like, being creative brought you a lot of happiness. It really brings out the big kid in you. Being creative is what's really going to lead to a lot of happiness for you. I'm almost getting so tongue tied because I'm so excited. If you kind of deal with like a lack of motivation, a lack of just inspiration in life, know that there's a deep need for creativity in order for you to have joy in your life, in order for your life to feel well-rounded. Okay? But there's something creative here that's not just going to be a hobby, but it's going to be a paycheck for you. For whoever that's for. Tell me more about their future life. You're going to give birth to the life you've always wanted. Success. You're going to have a certain degree of success that you are currently working towards, or maybe even that you don't even currently fathom. Karmic justice. You're going to see certain people receive karma for how they treated you, or the odds are going to be in your favor. They once were not, but they're going to be in your favor. But I'm getting this strong sense that you're going to see a lot of people that laughed at you, that counted you out, that didn't support you, with egg on their face. Your success is going to be part of your karmic justice. Your success is going to be like bleach in the eye of people who maybe even kicked you when you were down, or didn't help you in your time of need, even though you helped them. Karmic justice. This also talks about those good deeds that you've done not going unnoticed. The good you put out is going to come back to you in the form of long-term success in this future life. Happiness. You're much more happier than you've ever been in your life in the future. You don't even think about the past too much. You've got so many things in your life that bring you joy and happiness. You're so much more balanced emotionally in this future life and so much more financially secure. You see it. It's coming out here. It's in your face. Because for some of you, this male spirit guide or ancestor has helped you to banish a curse. I'm telling you, this is this male energy. He's in the spirit, guiding you through troubled waters, protecting you. You may feel like you're alone. For some of you, you are not. You are being watched over by a male in the spirit realm. And he ain't no plaything, I'm going to tell you that. He is watching over you. So pay attention to your intuition. He's guiding you. Come on, navigating. He's helping you to navigate troubled waters. Baby. Your ships are going to come in. I'm telling you, you may even go on a cruise. You're going to be doing things that was once on your vision board. Wow. Anything you lose comes around in another form. Opportunity, choices, transformation. Did not tell you this new life is going to be worth everything that you've lost. And you're going to have someone to share it with. Wherever you go and whatever you do, be in love. Strong feelings, inspired. Don't settle for less. In the future, you're not going to settle for less, and you're going to be rewarded greatly for doing just that. You're going to be surrounded by kindred spirits who have your back like no other, who support you as you follow your dreams and follow your heart and passion. Beautiful. So, show me a future vision now that we know this, Spirit. Wow. You may have grown up in a family where love was extremely conditional, where you and your mother maybe didn't get along. You may even felt like you were your own mother, like you were your mother's mother, like you had to raise yourself. But there's going to be healing that takes place between you and your relationship with your mother. For those of you, if she's still living. And for some of you, like I said, with this Empress, Mother Mary, you're going to become a mother again or for the first time. And you're going to have a very loving relationship with this child or just with your children in general. These are not going to be the children that you raised and then they run off and never want to see you again. These children are going to give back to you and take care of you in old age as well. Be there for you, support you. So for some of you, there's a child you recently had or a child you're going to have, children, whatever. These children or this child is going to be very protective over you as their mother. I'm telling you, conscious connection. You have a soulmate connection with a child or children that you have or will have. These children or this child is going to be very protective over you. You are not going to feel alone in the future. You will not. I think Hathor in the Egyptian mythology is, is connected to fertility of some sort as well. So there's something here about pregnancy. But I clear the energy. Show me a future vision. Wow. A future vision is you're in the world, but not of it. I want to clear the deck, but I had to acknowledge this here. You know who you are. You like what you do. You accept yourself, flaws and all. And I'm telling you, there's somebody in your life that accepts you, flaws and all as well, that wants to share your life with you. Wow. You're living your dream life with quite possibly your dream guy. This is the future vision that I am seeing. Dream a beautiful dream. Oh my God. So for a lot of you, you're going to the seventh dimension. You're going to experience what feels like heaven on earth because you're going to level up into the seventh dimension. We'll talk more about that later. But let's get a few more before we get a final message here. Tell me more about this future vision. Seven of Cups. You have more options, more opportunity, more freedom. Like more doors are open to you than the ones that closed in the past. If you always felt like the person that never got chosen to go out on dates, or you know, you never really stood out, nobody ever really chose you or wanted to be with you, you're going to be someone's top pick, number one person, favorite person with this Ace of Pentacles. You're going to be off the market, in a relationship, an official relationship. But this may come after all of a sudden all of these new suitors are interested in you because you look real sparkly and shiny by way of some sort of glow up. I'm just seeing in the future you're going to become your ideal self and you're going to attract multiple suitors. Only one of them is your kingdom spouse though. Yep, Hierophant. And because of those several years of you being overlooked, not chosen, rejected, you're going to see through these multiple suitors love offers for what it really is. You're going to know who you're going to go towards, the right person, your kingdom spouse. You're going to make the right choice with this Chariot here. With this Magician, you're going to have it all. All is relative to what you feel all is, but you're going to have it all. One more. And people who counted you out will be sitting on the sidelines. Watch you make touchdown after touchdown, reach goal after goal. And they won't be able to do anything about it but take notes with this Page of Swords. What the hell? Spirit, I want to thank you. Y'all see I'm not lying. Queen of Pentacles. There's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. Huh? I gotta do this more often. Oh my God. Alright, final message, Spirit. Final message. What is a final message for my Power 2 collective now that we know this? Whoever this person is that you're meant to share your life, this dream life with, you can trust it. It's a good love offer. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. You're going to be surrounded by so much love. I feel like you have been doing this, but people don't be giving the love back to you. But that's alright. That's going to change. That's going to change, okay? You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. Give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. Pile number 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it gave you what you needed, because it gave me what I needed. I'll tell you that. But you are about to boss up in your life, okay? So take whatever losses you've experienced on the chin and not personally, and just keep it moving, because you're going places. You're moving towards a life where you truly do have it all. All right. So again, watch pile number 1 if you got the time. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to book a private reading with me, the link to sanctuality.com is right down there. Bye, y'all.